Situation, here are the hard facts. Right now, here's fact number one. Fact number one, Neil, listen up. Fact number one, whether you like it or not, they're telling you the police are going to come in and do this thing. Okay, so that's number one. All right? My suggestion is nothing is constant in this world. Everything changes.
Yes.
I think that if you've cleaned up a little bit, that went a long way. That's good. I think if you go along with her plan and you go where she wants to go, now wait, before you get mad, you go where she says to go for a while, and then kind of a little at a time sneak your way back down here and keep it clean from that time on. But for right now, you got one idea. The idea is they're coming and going to do this thing, whether you like it, no matter what anybody says here, that will happen. That's reality. Okay. How I would deal with it, honestly, is I would give in, let them think they got what they wanted, and then a little at a time in onesies and twosies, if you like, come back and keep it clean from that time on. Somebody brought the heat down, and the heat is here, and that's going to be it. And I'm sorry to tell you, that's the reality you have. And if I were you, that's what I would do. I would go along, I would make it look like, hey, we're doing just what you said, and you know what I mean? And a little at a time, you just come on back and drift this way, and you'll be back within 6 months. I'd be surprised if the thing lasts longer than a month, to be honest. But that's true.
I'll give it 30 days.
30 days. Give it 30 days. Do what she tells you for 30 days, and I tell you you're right, and then it'll be done.
I'll give it 30 days.
And then you'll be back. And that's what I would suggest. Excuse the way I dress. Normally I don't.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
That's Jeremiah.
Right now, my principal
I mean, no, I get all names all mixed up.
Just give in for a
Yeah,
little bit.
everybody
Just a
comes
little
with
bit,
different
and then
names.
kind of just make it be your way again.
And the other thing you guys have to remember is that one of the things Patty said to the Guardians last week when we met, there are vehicles that will help you guys move. We're not going to like make you lug your stuff up all the way up there. So there are vehicles, there are people who are willing to come down here and help you guys with the transition. And we're going to take water out daily. We're going to do everything we can do in the meantime. And nobody expects it to last. Exactly.
Okay.
And you're not going to stop getting food.
So what are we supposed to do during the day when there's nothing out there to do?
You know what? And Patty said this last week. The bus line stops at Target. That's why we didn't go any further than Target when she was looking at the maps and saying, where is the state land? Because she planned. I mean, she said, if I got to do this, then let's make it easy for them. And she has bus passes. The churches have bus passes. You guys can go into the resource center, get a bus pass, come all the way down, go all the way back up. So even if you're here during the day, you know?
Straight from the city's mouth. You're not going to be harassed for being here at the park. You can be here at the park.
It's a public park. You can
it's
be
the
here.
camping that they're cracking down on.
So technically, you guys could be here all morning, all to the right by sundown.
Well, last at I think 5:45.
I just don't even know this stuff.
To get all the way back up. So, not quite
So you get their opinion and everything like that. Look, I got a little bit of the juice in the battery.
So it's not even you guys need to get the crap out of the park. You know, nothing changes. Park as usual, absolutely. It's just the camping that they're going to crack down on.
That's the impression we were under, Jeremiah.
Yeah,
They're
no.
trying to relocate it completely out of the
fair
park.
game. Park is fair game.
It's public property. It's a community park. You are
And that
part of
comes
the
straight
community.
from Toby Cotter's mouth.
Yeah.
So it's not. You got to get away from the park and stay away from the park. And we're not trying to like disrupt your entire life. You know, it's just we don't want to see you arrested.
You're not trying to push the people out of the park.
Crack, until everyone's just screwed over with more jail time, more fines, losing your
Court
stuff.
cases.
You guys remember Silent Bob? That poor guy, like 25 grand fines. I don't even know where. I always think about it. I wonder where he ended up. I knew at one point he had like $25,000 in fines. He just used to laugh about it. He's like, pick me up and arrest me.
Oh, you're fine, honey.
Right.
25 grand in fines. I can't
so-
pay anymore.
Here's the opposite side of that coin. I've got a client in Lake Havasu City that was on the streets for a significant amount of time. He got arrested time after time after time for littering and all other kinds of bullshit. He's got about $26,000 in fines. I've got him housed. He's in his own apartment. apartment now, but right off the top of his money every month comes out $25 a month. He's going to pay $25 a month for the rest of his life, and that's not fair, and we're trying to avoid that with you guys. There is options. If you want off the streets, I'm not going to tell you it's going to happen tomorrow because it don't work that fast, but it will happen if you want off. If you want change, we can make it happen.
Come on, guys, we're all adults. Bottom line is they're here to help us. A lot of other homeless don't have the help that we have. So let's use our brains and do it for ourselves. And they're not here to do it for us. They're here to help us.
And again, I don't want any of you to think we're here to tell you what to do. I think you know us better than that. You know, I'd never tell you guys how to live your lives or what to do. We generally just want to figure something out. So we got to come to some kind of...
I think we need to come to probably a point if, for those who are, this is what we need to discuss actually, we need to discuss the logistics. Those of you guys who are either you've got a spot that's not necessarily under the gun, you're going to be hanging out here, you know, we're obviously going to continue to be here to make sure you guys have a meal. Those of you guys that are going to say, you know what, yeah, I think let's do this. I'm just going to, you know, I have nowhere else to go. I'm right in the line of fire. Honestly, the way I'm hearing it, anything here, you're in the line of fire. You know, and especially along the river, you know, PD, first thing they do is they go down there. They're talking about, it doesn't matter. I even asked, I'm like, so what about the hills?
Yeah.
Nope, hills, we're going to be
They mentioned
hills
both
too.
sides of the highways. That's
So anything here, if you guys are camped here, this is where your spots are, you're in the line of fire. So unless you got maybe a spot further up, or you know, you can crash at somebody's place, or you know, I asked my landlord, I'm like, hey, how much trouble would I get if I let a few friends camp out on my property? He goes, I'd evict you. I was like, dang it. So at any rate, the bottom line is if you're in this area, if going out towards Target is an option, we're going to need to know that, because you know, if everybody goes, nah, I don't want that, then you know, there's no sense in expending the resources to try to make it happen. For those of you who are going to take that option for at least a month or so, we need to know that so that we can coordinate. You know, whether it's Guardians getting water out, you know, Catholic Charities doing their thing, us coordinating together, you know, Duffy helping set stuff up, whatever. We need to know that. So basically, we need to hear back from you guys, you know, fairly quick, because you know the man's coming soon. We need to know what we're going to do. So all that to say, within a few days, make some decisions. And if you want, you say, you know what? Yeah, let's try this thing out by Target. We'll get you out there. We'll get you set up. We'll get you water. We'll get you supplies. We'll get you what you need. If you're like, nah, I'm just going to make the nails in Laughlin or whatever, then right on. We're still going to be here. I know I can speak for the Guardians in that case, but we do need to talk about what. So we need to hear back from you guys pretty quick what you're going to want to do. So
in the next couple of days, talk amongst yourselves. Come up with other ideas. If that one's in the worst case scenario, come up with some ideas. You know, we're open to anything. We're willing to do whatever we can to try to make this happen for you guys.
Keep you out of jail. That's my main goal, is keeping you out of jail.
Those of you got phones, I know you got my number, you got Jeremiah's number, you got CJ's number, right?
You still got your phone, Carl? No? Okay. Roy's got one there, right? Yeah, I got one. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I keep hearing about this land up by Target. Where out by Target?
Actually, it's not.
Ricardo, this way or what?
Actually, it's right. If I'm not mistaken, Mark, it's right across, basically almost right across the highway from the community college out there.
Correct.
Okay, I know
If I'm not mistaken, it's in that section. It's basically right there from the Sunshine Motel all the way down, all the way to the back.
It's on a timer. It's on a timer.
Everybody awake now?
Not me. It just got my leg.
So can we plan on getting together again?
I'm used to it. Those are on the timers. Yeah. Sitting right there. I will. No, actually, have him sit on it.
I'm
Stretch a plan.
if you go back by the river,
Definitely evening time.
you can't see the cows
Tomorrow, I will be on Thursday also.
I'm back there, but it's
I think it's
Thursday, I got 5.
over. Done.
That's all.
Yeah, I was back in there, and I'm like, drove back in there, and I'm like,
I think that we're kind of done with
There's
the
a
meeting.
lot of